Hey everyone, this is Learning Target 1. I can do arithmetic with fractions. I already made videos for adding and subtracting, so I'm just going to do the multiplying and dividing one here. So for the first one, if we're multiplying, remember when you multiply, you're just going straight across. So I'm just going to do 3 times 2 is 6, and 4 times 6 is 24. And you can leave it unsimplified if you want, but if you wanted to simplify it, you could divide the top and bottom by 6, and I would get 1/4 as my answer. So for dividing, we learned two different ways. I'm going to do it both ways depending on how you like to solve them. So let's do 3/5 divided by 1/2. Okay, so if I do it Madison's method, she got common denominators and then she just divided straight across. So my common denominator here is 10. So I'm going to multiply this by 2/2 because 5 times 2 is 10. And I'm going to multiply this by 5 because 2 times 5 is 10. So 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 5 is 5. And then now that I have common denominators, I'm just going to ignore the denominators here and just do 6 divided by 5. And then we know that every division problem is just a fraction, so I can just write that as 6/5. All right, so now I'm going to do the same problem, but I'm going to do it using Huey's method. Remember, for him, he uses the supergiant one. I'll rewrite this, so actually it's 3/5 divided by 1/2. So remember, when you're doing this one, you're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So that means I take this fraction and I'm going to flip it. So if I have my supergiant 1, I multiply by 2/1 because 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1, so they just go away. And same thing up here. So I multiply across, 3 times 2 is 6, 5 times 1 is 5, and then I got the same answer as over here.